Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. Lahm. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Sweet. Oh, smashing header. Blasted. Oh, Waters. In he goes again. They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Crosses it, big header! And again! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just eases him off the ball. Collier, that has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. He rises! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power, through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just can't... Real chance! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a good position here. Ronaldinho! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And it's Pato. Varane gets over and intercepts. Lahm. He is through here. Oh, what a climb! No mistake! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now the difference is 3.
Rijkaard.
Oh, this is a very good run. That is good alertness. Pato looks to get on the end of this. That's good vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Rijkaard.
That'll be a throw.
Oh, terrible pass.
And this is Del Piero. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham looking to run onto it. Chance! Great football, shot and save. Saka picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos lofted it. Terrific header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Saka. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's been slipped through. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! And the whistle goes for half-time.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que solamente se permite filmar en las áreas designadas para tal caso.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ball's played through, or played right into his path. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
De Jong. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Saka. Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. Now it's Pato. Nicely spread. And they can counter here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he's in on goal. Gilberto Silva, who does have an assist to his name. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Del Piero just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Roberto Carlos with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. He's found the way through. Pings it, he gets big. And yes, it's there! picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 11, número 7, número 24.
Šeško.
Número 15.
Solar.
Número 14.
Good chance here.
Número 5.
And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Roberto Carlos looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Oh, that's neat. He's having a go! Always going over the top.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong, good purposeful running this. And here's Del Piero. Šeško. And it's De Jong. Adriano. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. And he's running through Ibrahimovic! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
It's their
Número
second
10.
corner of the game.
Entrará al campo número 13.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And that has found him in acres of space. He's got away. He's got tall. Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
And the number on the
reglamentario.
board is 3. And it's long.
Such good technique.
Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, well played, well played. De Jong. And here's the chance to counter. Del Piero. Del Piero has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Seedorf. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, right place, right time. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cafu. Lovely bit of skill. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Oh, what a climb! Oh no, this does not look... Has another go! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi tries looking up for options on the left. Roberto Carlos.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great vision. Messi puts his foot on the gas.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Gets a good foot in there. Adriano. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Gets his head on it! Hit the woodwork and out. Drives it in. He's had a shot. He scores. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that is that. Oh, what a mistake! Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. Messi touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Cafu plays it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk. And this is Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Beckham. And he's taking no chances there. Ronaldinho. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? He's got away. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bebeto threads one in, and it's Hullet. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Šeško can be a real threat inside the box. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Nesta. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's Lahm. Aimed beyond the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Crosses it in. He gets big. Oh, he's hit the bar. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Gullit gathers from the goal kick. Šeško. Van Dijk. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Seedorf.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gullit. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's been won straight back. Early ball, up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's definitely not his best.
Adriano.
He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Gilberto Silva
Seedorf.
conjures time and space where few can. And it's Seedorf. He's looking wide. Oh, super find. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Seedorf.
Gullit given the lift of his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Adriano. Well, nicely intercepted.
Rijkaard.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lahm. Beckham gets into some space. He rises! Goal! And the comeback is complete! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things... Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And he was quick to react. And here's Gullit. Good take, and can he finish? And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Hit into the big header! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That was very necessary. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking to go deep.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to get it clear. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to Well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Gullit kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bebeto. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already. Strong running down that left flank. Chance here to counter. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Quality ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
He's got full! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, there's the clearance.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The cross. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. And it's Seedorf. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckham stood his ground strongly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's Bebeto. Cafu. And he was quick to react. Gullit. And here's the chance to counter. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's whipped it across. Nesta with the clearance. And this is Ronaldinho. Milan are looking to break at pace. And he's in on goal. And Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end,
Climbs up big! And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. Ronaldinho. Gullit. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Cafu. Cafu powering forward here. He's through here. Messi. Cafu plays it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Šeško.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Se agregará un minuto al
Can they
tiempo
get him away?
reglamentario.
Knocks it into space. And it's played in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again! And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Número 5. Entrará al campo.
And the second
Número
half
7.
gets underway.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Tries to play it through. And here's Ronaldinho in with the challenge. And that's a throw. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Aimed in towards the centre. Messi. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Beckham. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. And in line chance! Goal! And they are right back within touch! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Has a look and plays it forward. Beckham has it in a wide position. Beckham with the terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Great chance! He's got a goal! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Just about up to the hour now. Gilberto Silva, nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And now the breakaway, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. And now they can clear their lines. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koller, over to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's opted for the long pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cafu. Oh, well played, well played. Great vision. Now it's Messi.
Rijkaard.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Gullit.
That's a good ball out wide.
And it's Lahm.
It's an early cross. Tries to get it clear.
Now it's Gullit.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's in plenty of space here.
Seedorf.
So what can they make of this?
Roberto Carlos.
Spots it and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in. Roberto Carlos. Cafu wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Pinches it off him. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking to play him in.
Rijkaard.
And this is Messi. He's dealt with that really well.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That's a sharp pass. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicely spread. Looking for options for movement. Beckham with the cross. And that's it. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Gullit.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
So what do you take away from